What's up everybody? Welcome back to another video from Exotic Astrology, and today we will discuss on our health. How to know which medicine will suit you best, okay? Is it allopathy, is it Ayurveda, or is it homeopathy? Okay. We will not discuss everything, but we will discuss some general principles by which you can know which is going to suit you better. Okay. That doesn't mean only one can suit you, or it doesn't mean that none of it can suit you. Okay. For example, this is a very general video. Do not take it on a literal sense, and do this only after guidance from senior astrologers. By senior, I mean who you are knowing and you are in contact. Okay. Do not do this blindly. Okay. But this you can just take as a suggestion. Okay. Because later on, nobody should tell me that, oh, so you told to do this, that is why I did, and then this happened. Okay. So we have to know, before knowing which treatment will help us, we have to first know that who are the planets which signify the different kinds of treatments. Okay. For example, there are different treatments in this world. The allopathic medicine is the one which we all know about. Okay, you go to the hospital, the doctor will treat you, medicines, etc., which is signified by the planet sun. The sun is shining brightly. It is in the 10th house now. Beautiful. Okay, so sun signifies the allopathy medicine. Okay, and moon signifies the homeopathic medicine, because it deals with liquids and it is also white, the medicine. Okay, the balls which you take. So, and Ayurveda represents those ancient techniques, okay, which were used in India and so many other parts of the world. Ayurveda, I mean not the Indian Ayurveda, any sort of ancient medicine which is there, okay, by using roots, herbs, plants, trees, and nature and all this, okay. So those things, because they are ancient, okay, they are represented by Saturn, okay. So now you have to check in your horoscope among the three who is the strongest, okay. They That will give you an indication of which medicine will work best for you, okay. So let me give you an example. Now how will you know that which planet is strong, which planet is not strong? You check among these three who are placed the best, okay. How will you know? You check the house first, okay. Where do the each of the planets get strength, okay, and which signs do they become strong? For example, sun is extremely strong in fire signs, okay, and it is extremely weak in the air signs, okay, because sun gets exalted in Aries and Leo is his own sign, and Sagittarius is also a friendly sign. We have discussed about this in the lecture of friends and enemies, okay. So if you have not watched it, then please go and watch it. Otherwise you may think, oh, what is this person speaking, how come sun is strong in the fire signs, okay. So exaltation signs and own signs and Mool Trikon signs have to be considered. So now sun's own sign is Leo and Mool Trikon sign is also Leo. Okay, if you do not know what is Mool Trikon, then go and watch. And exaltation is Aries. Okay, 8 to 10 degrees of Aries, sun reaches its peak exaltation. Now, where does sun gets directional strength, which is known as Digbala in astrology, about which I have not yet discussed in my astrology basic series, but I will discuss it very soon after I finish the series of aspects. So sun gets directional strength in the 10th house, because 10th house is what? 10th house is the place where sun is now in the noon. Yes, sun is the most happiest there because it is the brightest, it is shining, okay, because 10th house is the midheaven, and 10th house is what? Government, authority, position, power, and sun is the king likes to be in charge, right, in the throne. 10th house is the throne. So that is why sun gets very strong there. And if sun is placed with its friends like Mars and Jupiter especially, it becomes extremely stronger, because Mars is that soldier, sun is the king, so the king and the soldier is sitting together. You cannot defeat the person, okay. Lot of fire and passion and vigor is there. And Jupiter is what? The guru, hope, wisdom, positivity. broad-mindedness, open-mindedness, ability to see ahead, all these things are represented by Jupiter, and they are best friends. Jupiter and Sun are very good friends, okay. And also, if Sun is aspected by Jupiter or Mars, it is also considered good, okay. Although Mars can give some affliction, but as a friend it is considered good, that it helps Sun to be strong, okay, which is agenda, okay, to be fixed, okay. And if Sun is in the Kendra houses, it is very strong, okay. First, fourth, 10th, okay, especially 7th house not that good, but still it is okay. And even if it is in Trikonas, it is considered very good. The 5th house and the 9th house, especially 9th house, Sun is very strong there. Now, regarding Moon is strong in which house? Moon is strong again in the Kendras and in the Trikonas, and Moon is extremely powerful in the 4th house because it gets Digbala there, directional strength. So Moon gets directional strength in the 4th house, okay, and it gets exalted in Taurus. So earth signs are relatively better for Moon, and water signs are not very good except Cancer, because it gets debilitated in the sign of Scorpio. It is not bad actually, it's like saying too much emotions that can corrupt a person, okay, even Cancer, okay. But anyways, regardless, Cancer is better than Scorpio, much better, because it's his own sign, and even the Multrikon sign, yes. And especially if it is placed with planets like Jupiter and Mars, it's fabulous, okay. Jupiter Moon is known as Gaj Kesri Yoga in astrology, and then Jupiter Mars is also known as Lakshmi Yoga, which is like the mother and the son are sitting together, okay. So they are extremely powerful. And where is Moon the weakest? Moon is weakest in the 8th house, because that's the Maran Karak Sthana. Maran Karak means it's the house where the planet dies, because 8th house is a very turbulent house for the emotions, okay. And 8th house is originally the house of Scorpio, where Ketu co-rules it, okay. We will discuss about those in detail later. And regarding the Sun is considered to be dead in the 12th house, okay. That's the Maran Karak position for Sun in the 12th house. Now, for Saturn, it rules Capricorn and Aquarius and gets exalted in Libra. So, for Saturn, earth signs and air signs are very good, okay, and it gets directional strength in the 7th house, because 7th house is the place where sun sets. When the king has gone from the office, then the servant is very happy. Now the servant feels, yes, now I am the king here, I can do whatever I want. And Saturn gets debilitated in the sign of Aries, and it does not very good even in other water signs, because water signs are opposite to Capricorn, okay. Because water signs don't like to work, they just want to relax. Because those are moksha houses, 4, 8, 12, right? Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. And Saturn gets directional strength in the 7th house, okay, and it loses all the direction in the 1st house, okay, and it does good in the 10th house also, okay. So now you check your own horoscope, okay. Among these 3 planets, which planet is placed most beneficially, okay. And yeah, regarding Saturn, Mercury, Venus are his natural friends, okay. Sun, Moon, Mars are his natural enemies. Jupiter is almost neutral, okay. So you check now, what is the position of Saturn, what is the position of the Sun, what is the position of the Moon, okay. You find which among them is in the best possible state among the 3 I am saying, okay. Maybe that all 3 are well placed by houses, then you see by sign which is the most well placed, okay. So for example, if Sun is in the 10th house, okay, and Saturn is also in the 7th house, and Moon is also in the 4th house, all 3 are in directional strength, then what he will do? Yes, confused? No confusion. Then you see who are the planets sitting with Sun, Moon, Saturn. Suppose Venus and Mercury are also sitting in the 7th house with Saturn, then Saturn is extremely powerful. Okay. And on the other hand, if Jupiter and Mars are sitting with Moon in the 4th house, extremely powerful, Moon is very strong there. Or if Jupiter, Mars are sitting in the 10th house with Sun, beautiful, too good, can't get better than this. Okay. So, and then aspects also matter, especially planets like Rahu and Ketu are sitting. Okay. Then they can create troubles for whichever planet it is, irrespective of their friends or enemies. Rahu Ketu will create troubles because they represent our karmic backlog and our obsessions. Okay, so Venus Rahu combination is very famous for multiple uh, affairs and unnatural conceptions about sexuality and so. Okay, even though Rahu Venus are friends, even then Venus suffers. You might find people all over the world, especially some astrologers, glorifying Rahu Venus too much. But no, sir, the person will suffer if Rahu and Venus are connected. It depends on the dignity, but these traits of Rahu will come to Venus and even to Saturn. Saturn Rahu combination is considered very bad for addictions because Saturn represents your habits, your discipline, and Rahu is addiction. So the person becomes a disciplinary addict. Okay, he is very disciplined when it comes to his addictions. Of course, we have to see the overall horoscope. It can't happen like this, but I'm saying in general terms. Okay, this is how you analyze the position of planets, and then you also see what role the planets are playing in the chart as per the ascendant. For example, if somebody is a Libra ascendant, then Saturn is a Yoga Karaka. Yoga Karaka means a planet which simultaneously rules a Kendra and a Trikona, because Capricorn and Aquarius falls in the 4th and 5th house for the Libra ascendant. Okay, so for Libra ascendant, if Saturn is placed well, okay, then Ayurveda may work more for you. Okay, because Saturn is by nature positive in that chart. Okay, or if somebody is a Leo ascendant, then Sun is the lord of the ascendant, it is very powerful. So then allopathy will probably more work for you. And if somebody is a Cancer ascendant or a Pisces ascendant or a Scorpio ascendant, then Cancer will fall either in the 1st, 5th or 9th house, and lords of the trines are always auspicious. Okay, so then if you are a ascendant with a watery sign, then homeopathy may work better for you. Of course, depending on the placement of moon. Okay, just don't blindly take that. Okay, I am a Pisces ascendant. What if Sun is sitting there in the 1st house and Moon has gone to the 9th house. Then Moon is getting debilitated there, but Sun is sitting in the 1st house. Sun is very strong in the 1st house, even though it is in a watery sign Pisces. Sun is still strong there because Jupiter's influence helps Sun to go ahead in life. Okay, so this is how you have to see the overall horoscope, and then you have to come to a conclusion. And sometimes it happens that all three are badly placed. Okay, suppose Saturn is in Aries, debility, or it's in the 1st house. It's known as Dikshunya. Dikshunya means which is opposite of the Digbal. Okay, and if suppose Sun is in Libra or Gemini or Aquarius, okay, not very good. It's not bad to be in air sign, but the person can be shaky at times. Okay, that is why Parashar Muni has given Libra the debilitation for Sun, and if Moon is in Scorpio. Okay, suppose all three are debilitated, what will you do? Sign wise, then you see house wise who is placed better. Okay, or whose friends are helping him. Okay, so suppose Jupiter, or suppose Sun, although it is debilitated in Libra, if Jupiter is sitting there, it will be a bit happy. So then you can go for allopathy. Okay, and suppose Moon is in a good house. Okay, 4th house or 9th house, 5th house, these are good houses, and even 2nd house and 11th houses are good for Moon, for money especially. So then this is good. Okay, but again, if enemies like Venus and Mercury are sitting, that's again a predicament with Moon. Okay. Or if the worst of all rivalries in astrology, Sun and Saturn are sitting together, then probably none of Ayurveda or allopathy will work best for you. Then maybe moon's placement will decide. Okay. And again, as I said, you have to see the whole horoscope. You have to see how is Rahu Ketu linked with that. Okay. Where is Jupiter aspecting? Because Jupiter, although Jupiter is neutral to Saturn, so its aspect will also help Saturn, and it is natural friends with Sun and Moon, right? So if Jupiter is influencing either of these three, either it is sitting or either it is aspecting, okay, then that can also help, because Jupiter also represents blessings from God, okay. And as I said, you have to see the ascendant also. For a Libra ascendant, Jupiter is a lord of the sixth house, so he can give you troubles also. Okay, so my agenda is not to give a personal opinion on somebody's chart, but this is a general opinion on these three areas, okay. And if your chart is relatively very clear, okay, that Sun is well placed and Moon and Saturn are not very well placed, if it is relatively clearer, okay, then you can directly go on. See, that's the best part. If you have not known this, then what you have to do, you have to do research, okay. 10 years you spend on allopathy, 10 years you spend on Ayurveda, and 10 years you spend on homeopathy, okay. And then as scientists will do experiment number one, inference, okay, like that you keep doing, and that will need you 30 years. But in this case you are very fortunate, you know the horoscope. So the rishis have given us ways by which we can figure out, okay, which medicine best work for you, okay. And this does not mean that if your moon is well placed you should not go to a doctor, okay, to a allopathy doctor, or you should not go to a Ayurvedic doctor, that I will only go to a homeopathic doctor. No, it's not like that. You take the general treatment which is available, okay. But sometimes people tell me that I have been treating this disease from so many years, okay, through allopathy, through homeopathy, or through Ayurveda, but it has not cured. Why? Or what should we do then if nothing has worked, okay? Then you see, okay. And if you have some specific problem which you are trying to treat for many years, like I have problem of tonsil, okay, which was not getting cured by allopathy, and it got relatively cured better by homeopathy, okay, because my moon is in Sagittarius, which is very good for moon because it is the sign of Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is a natural friend to moon, okay. So you understand, this is how I'm saying. So when you understand these things, then life becomes much simpler, okay. If you know that these problems are going to come, and this is the way you are going to get the best results, then why not directly go there? Why to waste time 30 years experimenting, 10 years on this, 10 years on that, 10 years on that, sitting and speculating? What if all three works? Or what if none of the three works? Then you are screwed, right? So don't screw yourself, okay. If there is some serious issue pertaining to your health which is not getting cured, then you use this technique and try to help yourself, and by that you will realize God is there with you all the time. Okay. So finally I would end this video on health, and that is it from my side. If you have any questions, queries and comments, please let me know in the comment section. And if you want consultation from me, then please contact me in my WhatsApp number or in Facebook. And this video is not to give any medical suggestion to anybody, okay. That is a disclaimer which I gave earlier, and even now I am giving, okay. Nobody can blame me for anything which happens if they follow a certain path, okay. And as I said, do this in consultation with your family astrologer, or after taking a personal consultation with me or somebody else only, okay. Not before that. Don't do it whimsically. Okay, I think my moon is strong here. Not like that, okay. This can create adverse effects. But as I said, if things are very clear, suppose moon is exalted in the 5th house, homeopathy. Sun is exalted in the 1st house, or it is in the 10th house, allopathy. Saturn exalted Libra, 83, 84, 1983, 84, 85. Ayurveda will work, okay. So that is it from my side. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please subscribe. And unless there are any other queries, I will shut the video now. Okay, so help yourself, and if you want any help, then please let me know how I can help you. Okay, until next time, bye bye, see you.